Hey everybody, Brian here, and today we're talking about Nintendo. Nintendo Switch has come off this summer with a lot of interesting news. We got the Switch Lite, which is kind of them attacking the 3DS, 2DS market. Couldn't be happier with it. As a dad, I'm really excited to be able to give my kids those as options, especially because I usually play my Switch fully in dock mode. I talked about it over on the Work to Game channel. Literally would love to see, like just a dedicated console to the system. But beyond that, just the other day, Nintendo came back and refreshed their current Switch with a better battery life and even a new chipset. And I was talking with some of my friends who actually have worked on the chipset for the new Switch, and they say that it's not just better battery life, but it's better performance overall. And so this is a better version of the Switch itself, but it still has me just asking the question, when are we going to see something like a Switch Pro? A lot of people are wondering. That's been rumored for a long time, and Nintendo has said that there's no more hardware announcements or iterations that are coming out in 2019. So enter the ring 2020. We've got an Xbox, we've got PlayStation 5, and I'm wondering if Nintendo is going to try to step up and compete in that arena. Doug Bowser, the new president, just announced that they're watching streaming technologies very closely. And I, for one, have been looking at the Switch as a really great gateway into perhaps the xCloud or perhaps PlayStation Now. It seems like a fitting place to be able to play my cloud-based games. One of the things we've been fortunate enough to do right now has been testing out a product called Shadow. This is like PC gaming in the cloud, and I've been able to play it, and it's been working fantastic for me. I'm not noticing any lag, but I do have a pretty superior internet connection right here in Texas, so it works really well. The downside, and I'll be talking with the guys over at Shadow on Monday, is just the fact that I'm trying to capture and stream, and I can't. It doesn't seem to capture the way that I'm used to. It could be totally on me. It could be totally doing something wrong. But when I've been playing Destiny 2 and Final Fantasy XIV via Shadow, it plays fantastically. And so I was actually really impressed. For me, not having any noticeable lag whatsoever when playing these games was a huge benefit. Now, we still got a lot of testing to do with the product itself, and the Shadow folks are nice enough to provide it to me free of charge right now. So I'm able to kind of play around with it. So I'm not sitting here making a recommendation, but I'm telling you that story because I've long viewed the Switch as being a system in which that it would be perfect to connect into any of my gaming ecosystems via the cloud, via streaming, and have access to play that stuff. The only downside is my issue currently with the Switch is obviously the Wi-Fi connection within the device. I was playing Smash Brothers with my nephew like a couple of months ago, and we ended up just going back to dock mode on one console on the screen because for whatever reason the Wi-Fi between just our two systems couldn't keep up, and it was lag session after lag session after lag session, and it wasn't really fun. And it just got me thinking, like, how much do I want this product to be upgraded? How much do I want there to be a premium version of the Nintendo Switch? The Nintendo Switch is by far one of my favorite systems of all time. I've got so many games on it, and I get to sit down and play it. Maddie's been designing some Mario Maker levels for me, and they're just insane. So honestly, it's been a really good investment for me from a gaming perspective. But at the end of the day, I'm just sitting here going like, I need it to be more, and I want it to be better. And honestly, I love the still, like I said, like the Switch Lite. I love that concept. It would be really cool for those maybe who aren't necessarily using it in handheld to have some kind of synergy with it. But a Pro or just a dedicated console that is able to output more power, or heck, even a redesigned dock that has a built-in Ethernet that has a lot of the features that should have been built in the first place. Switch, I think, is great, but at the same time, I constantly kind of find myself wondering, how would this game run on PlayStation? How would this game run on PC? How would this game run on Xbox? And taking advantage of features that we've come to love and enjoy. And that's just kind of where it falls on, and that's where I ask myself those questions. And so I put the question to you, what do you want from Nintendo? I want probably more than they're ready to give or willing to give. Or willing to give at the price point I'm willing to pay. But I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Like, what do you want from the future of Nintendo? I know a lot of people are very excited about the Switch. I also have talked to people who are very dissatisfied with it, who really wanted that Nintendo powerful, dedicated console. And I think the Switch as a concept could do it. And I think that with, hopefully Nintendo continuing to make roads with the online, they can get there. I'm I'm just getting frustrated, as an adult who who has a premier gaming experience already and just wants to be able to kind of integrate all that. But again, I could probably be asking too much. Anyway, guys, let me know what you're thinking in the comments below. Thanks for being here. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit all those buttons. Do your thing. But for Brian's channel, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Whoa, you guys are the best. Jorge, Kyle, Philip, 31 Edwards, Rock Druid, Corey Longwith, Aaron, Axis, Hambone, Lady Wild Plays, CN Nabs, this is going too fast, Christopher, Phil, Shun, Dragons, Soul, Keen, Knights, Assassin, Carlos, Sherry, Robert, Leyland, Davon, Tim, Jojo World, Terrace, Sora, Scrub Lord, Trevor, Mill, Almond, 70s, Kimber, Tyler, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Cody, Legend, Carlos, Endless, Jonathan, Jade, Sai, Derek, Brandon, Aaron, Riku, Daryl, Chemistral, Lauren, The Wolf of the Gar, Kelly, Anthony, Solid, John, Huskray, oh my god, everybody, Dark Later, Christopher, Vestmans, Sean, Nopi, Brian, Tom, Dylan, Silent, whew, I missed your names. I'm sorry. I love you all. Oh my gosh, that was tough.